let's talk about Puss in Boots and The Last Wish. The first Puss in Boots movie came out 11 years ago, and I thought it was a pretty solid movie at the time. I don't think it was anywhere near as good as the first two Shrek movie, but I did think it was an improvement over Shrek the Third and even Shrek Forever After. However, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish blows that movie out of the water. This is a sequel that improves on every aspect of the first film, and I truly believe this movie is on par with the first two Shrek films. First things first, the animation and the visuals are just gorgeous. It really felt like I was reading a fairy tale book and the images were just coming off of the pages. The animation really takes a lot of inspiration from Spider-Verse. Having said that, this film has its own identity. The action, the way that the animation is used, it really enhances the story that is being told. The story in this film is its most impressive part. Puss in Boots has exhausted 8 of his 9 lives, and he's really dealing with his own mortality and legacy. It's some dark and heavy stuff that I did not think a Puss in Boots movie would tackle, but it does it so well with so much nuance and so much heart. The rest of the cast is handled really well as well. There's a lot of characters, but each character gets a chance to shine. There's Kitty Softpaws, who has to deal with her loneliness and being able to trust people. There's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, who are a crime family and they have to deal with their own family issues. There's Big Jack Horner, who's just an evil, selfish prick who has this bag of fairy tale weapons, and it's used so creatively and interestingly. One of the new additions to the gang is Perito, who stole my heart. And then there's the Big Bad Wolf, who is just probably the most intimidating villain I've seen all year and in a very long time. What I liked about this movie, aside from its gorgeous animation and its great storytelling, is how it used its characters. I love that not all these characters are redeemable, and that we got villains that were just intimidating or just bad and, mustache twirling, which we have a serious lack of in most major animations right now, especially coming from Disney and Pixar, where we don't have those big bads anymore, which I love. But again, having said that, this film is just beyond brilliant. It's one of the best films of the year. It really does capture the magic of watching Shrek for the first time, but it has its own identity. The storytelling is just incredible in this film. The use of humor, the music, the voice acting, everything is just top notch from bottom to top. And I'm surprised at how well Puss in Boots reinvented himself and became so much more than just this cool swashbuckling character. He became something that was nuanced and layered. Do yourself a favor and go watch this movie. It will have you question your own mortality, your own legacy, and it's just a whole lot of fun.